Prosecutors wrapped up their closing arguments for Monday at around 5 o'clock, but they still have more to go. So that's expected to go into Tuesday. All of this following the defense making a very different case for their client, saying he is certainly not guilty. Daniel Penny started yet another week in criminal court, faced with manslaughter and criminally negligent homicide charges. But this time, it was the day in which the jury heard Penny's final argument to ensure he's not convicted. His attorneys made closing arguments in the case involving the May 2023 incident where Penny held down Jordan Neely, a homeless man and sometimes Michael Jackson impersonator with a history of mental illness, in a move that led to Neely's death. Penny, a U.S. Marine veteran, had told police he'd held Neely in a chokehold after Neely had entered the subway car yelling at and physically threatening passengers. Penny's attorneys argued on Monday that Penny had used restraint, not a more severe chokehold, that Penny, quote, holds Neely until police arrive, never to render him unconscious, that Penny believed that Neely was high on drugs. And Penny was right, with toxicology showing the drug K2 in Neely's system. Also, defense attorneys said Penny spoke freely with police right after the incident, not knowing that Neely had died. The defense also focused on Neely having an underlying health condition, sickle cell anemia, which may have been triggered by the incident. They said that killed Jordan Neely, not Daniel Penny. Neely's family and supporters said that's all wrong.
I feel like the defense can just straight up just disrespect my whole family outside the courtroom and inside the courtroom. They really don't have nothing. The judge is getting tired of the continuous BS, and so is the prosecution and definitely the people.
For their part, prosecutors in their 2-hour closing argument said that Daniel Penny, quote, used way too much force for way too long in way too reckless a manner, close quote. They are expected to continue their closing arguments on Tuesday, and then the judge will charge the jury, and it's all in the jury's hands. We may have a verdict in this case before the week's over. Reporting from outside criminal court in Lower Manhattan, I'm James Ford, Pix 11 News.